Today on Ask Me Anything, I have been asked an absolutely brilliant question by one of my followers called Nat. So thank you for this, Nat. I have written this question down just to make sure I get it right. So here we go. Abby, does writing about your own lived experience in your stories spark any vulnerability in the act of sharing them with the world? So I would say yes, they probably do. If you've read my books, this is them here. You'll know that they're based on lived experience. This is the Life is Yours trilogy. Starts with Life is Yours, then Destiny is Yours, then Everything is Yours. And they are all based on one transformational year in my life. So there's a lot of my own lived experience that's brought to them, but also a lot of fiction and drama and just compelling story as well. So I would say I'm somebody who's always been quite aware of her own vulnerability, quite up close and personal with it. I think vulnerability is a funny thing because it's one of those things that we like to push to one side or convince everybody that we don't have because we feel like it maybe shows our weaknesses or the things where we're inept. I've always felt quite aware of my vulnerabilities and have actually associated them very strongly with courage and bravery and absolutely being resolute in my personality. So I'm not really that scared of putting down on paper, like, this is the thing that I found hard, or writing about life experiences that were very, very challenging. I also know that I've got so much comfort myself from reading stories, books, novels about people who've been through immense challenge, and I can relate to that and think, oh my goodness, like, if they can do it, I can do it, or that's what it was like for me, or that's not what it was like for me. Just like really learning about the world and people's experiences through books is such a passion of mine. So that kind of trumps any vulnerability that I might be feeling when I'm writing. Occasionally I've been asked some sticky questions about, was this true? Was that true? How did you feel when that happened? But to be honest, I welcome those questions. I think of them as something almost like a privilege, like that person's read my book and shown enough kind of interest to ask me that question. So I feel like that comes with the territory and I really welcome it. I'm saying that now, I don't know what I'm going to get from this video, but I'd just like to say that vulnerability is something that I embrace. I try to embrace, not always easy, but I give it a go, and I hope it comes out in my stories that everything is very authentic and heartfelt. If you'd like to ask me a question like Nat, please do. That was a brilliant one. I'm sure there's lots more. It can be about writing or it can be about anything. I'd love to hear from you. So pop a question in the comments and I'll try and make a video for it. Thanks, Nat. Thanks, everyone else. Bye.